We're here today at Fredericksburg National Cemetery visiting two family members that were killed during the Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse, May 10th, 1864. This is Asa Plummer, cousin on my mother's side, fought with the 19th Maine. He was shot on May 10th in the leg. They amputated the leg, however he died on May 12th, 1864. He was serving with another cousin, Aaron Plummer. Aaron would be killed a month later at the Battle of Cold Harbor, and he will be buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Now, for the first time, we're going to be visiting Corporal George Dewey gravesite. He was another cousin I discovered about 2 weeks ago. He was in the 7th Wisconsin. He enlisted out of Reedsburg, which was pretty close to where I grew up in Sauk City, Baraboo. He would re-enlist and become what was called a veteran volunteer. He would be wounded in the leg at Gettysburg, but be well enough to participate in the Overland Campaign, where he would be shot and killed on May 10th. And here he is, just a couple rows down. So pretty amazing. Two family members, two different states halfway across the country, fought in the same battle, killed, and be buried only a couple rows apart in Virginia. Right behind me is the main gate, the cemetery, and the visitor center is that brick building on the left. And between us and the brick building, you see the stone wall. That was made famous during the First and Second Battle of Fredericksburg, where the Confederates stood behind it, and the Union Army was marching up the hill towards where we're standing. Okay, next stop will be Arlington. We are now at Arlington National Cemetery. We're on the far west side of the cemetery. And right there is the back gate to Fort Myer. And right here is Brigadier General Joseph Plummer, cousin. As a captain in the regular army, he was a West Point graduate of 1841. He commanded 4 companies, well, a battalion of 1st U.S. regulars at the Battle of Wilson Creek, where he was shot and wounded. He would be promoted to colonel and placed in command of the 11th Missouri, which also contained my uncle, Ryle Plummer. He would go on to be promoted to brigadier general and put in command of the brigade that contained not only the 11th Missouri and my uncle, but my cousin Colonel Loomis, who commanded the 26th Illinois. Eventually his wounds and sickness would catch up with him and he would pass. Interestingly enough, I've been past this headstone many, many times on this trail. Saw the name Plummer, thought he might be related, and now years later I finally had enough information, records, to confirm that he was in fact a cousin. His son, also a graduate of West Point, he graduated in June of '65. He died young and is buried here with his father.